In chapter 14, we're going to focus on what we call alcohols. So before we get into those specifically, we want to talk about oxygen and its normal bonding patterns and how we can put them into our organic compounds. So oxygen is in group 6. If you remember way back when we talked about drawing Lewis structures for atoms, if we have our atom, we have 6 valence electrons, so we're going to put 1 on each side first. That's 4. And then add in 5 and 6. So what we end up with here are 2 lone pairs and 2 unpaired electrons. Now those 2 unpaired electrons are going to want to find another electron and form a bond. So oxygen very typically has 2 lone pairs and 2 bonds. And in our organic molecules, oxygen will always have 2 lone pairs and 2 bonds. So when we draw structures, our 2 options for having 2 lone pairs and 2 bonds are to have either 2 single bonds or 1 double bond. So that's what your oxygen atoms are always going to have. As a refresher, carbon always wants to have 4 bonds. That's what we saw with our hydrocarbons, and that does not change here. Hydrogen will always have 1 bond, and then again, oxygen is going to have 2 bonds. Now remember, carbon can be 4 single, 2 double, a triple, and a single, whatever combination to give you 4 bonds.